Hey, wanted to talk to you today about how you can improve your credit score and potentially get a better deal on your mortgage loan with better interest rates and better fees if your credit score is a little bit higher. So there are a few different kind of magic numbers in the mortgage business where you get a little bit better deal on loans or you qualify for a loan. And those two numbers are a middle score of 620 and a middle score of 740. The 620 number will usually open up a lot of different options for you on different loan programs. The South Dakota Housing Program, for instance, is one of those. And FHA financing becomes a little bit easier at that 620 credit score. And then if you're at a 740 credit score, you typically will get some of the best rates and fees and everything on a conventional loan. So not that you need one or the other, but those are kind of the two magic numbers. So a few different ways you can boost your credit score very quickly. Number one, easiest way to boost your credit score would be to make sure that you are utilizing a small percentage of your total available credit when it comes to credit cards and revolving accounts. So just to keep things simple, if you have a credit card with a $10,000 limit, you're probably going to want to have that balance at about $2,500 or less, about 25% of the total available credit. That's going to typically tell the credit bureaus that you've got a lot of credit available, you're not using it all, so you're probably not stretched real thin or finding it tough to make ends meet with paying the bills. So whether that's fair or not, that's really what you want to focus on is the limit, the balance, and trying to get that at minimum down to about 50% of the limit. If you can go below like 30 to 25% of the limit, you're really going to see those credit scores increase. And that's the number one by far best thing to do other than and outside of obviously making payments on time is another huge factor. But that's one that you can control relatively quickly. So if you've got a $1,000 balance on a $1,000 card, that's really hurting you more than a $2,500 balance on a $10,000 card. So look at the limit, take that by 25%, try to get your balance down to that amount. Other thing is don't close out credit cards. I know the easy thing to do is cut it up, close it, get rid of it. If you're able to keep that open, if it doesn't cost you like an annual fee, the length of your credit, how long you've had those accounts open, will really help build your credit score over time. And if you close accounts, that actually will hurt your score in the short term, and it'll take some time to rebuild that. So keep those accounts open, do what you can to keep the balances low. And then if you've got things that are not accurate on your credit report, such as like a collection or a late payment, go ahead and have those disputed with the creditor. Contact them, tell them you need to dispute it. If it's a collection that's not accurate, try if you can to get what's called a deletion letter. That'll just delete it altogether from your credit report. That's different than just showing that it's paid or satisfied. This actually removes it altogether. So those are three quick things to remember with credit scores. We've had a lot of customers where they talk to us the first time. We'll see on the credit report there's different things they could do. We'll repull that credit report 30, 60, 90 days later, and their scores have shot up significantly, 50 to 100 points. Each situation is obviously different, but it is definitely possible to improve credit scores by focusing on those three things. So if you've got questions, reach out, and we'd love to chat with you a little bit more. Thanks.